All right, guys, we are on part 3. Please go and watch these in order if you're really actually interested in the origins of the Satan in Hebrew scriptures. So we are finishing up this part here now on who is the creator. Is the creator really all good and therefore all powerful? So I want to point us to Isaiah chapter 45, 6 through 7. I am the Lord and there is no other. I form light and create darkness. I make weal and I create woe. I, the Lord, do all these things. And then we can also turn to Amos chapter 3, verse 6. Does disaster befall a city unless the Lord has done it? It's important to note, folks, that in the ancient Hebrew traditions, it was held that God truly was all-powerful because God was both of goodness and evil, of light and darkness. God had all of these things within God. So this provides a starting point for us to now jump into the Satan. So find the next part in the comments and we're gonna start that journey together. I hope you guys have fun with us. All right, guys, we are on part 4, and we're finally talking about Satan now that we've, discussed God's nature, and we will roll back around to who God is and all of that in a moment, but let's talk about Satan. That's what you came here for, right? So the developmental hypothesis, let's tackle that first. So this was a hypothesis that was developed in the late 19th century when Satan was actually first starting to be really actually studied as a serious subject. So the developmental hypothesis takes the books of the Bible and it puts them in a chronological order. So just so you know, you can buy a Bible that's already in chronological order if you search for it specially. But that would take us to Numbers chapter 22. That would be the first instance where we see Satan mentioned in the Bible. And the year that Numbers was written was between 500 and 600 BC. Going to Numbers 22, this is where we left off. Going to Numbers 22, we see the first mention of Satan or Satan. And we're talking about Balaam. Now, Balaam was a prophet, but he wasn't a prophet of Israel or Judah. He was a prophet of another nation. So God had dealings with other nations, but that's not what we're focusing on right now. We're focusing on Satan, right? So Balaam is like on his way, on his little donkey. He's gonna go tell his king, hey, there's like Moses and a bunch of people. They're about to arrive here and we need to kick them out, right? And God's like, no, because that's not my will. So I'm gonna send down an angel, one of my angels, to be an obstruction to you. And that's exactly what he did. He sent down a malak to stand in the way as an adversary or as an obstruction. Now the Hebrew word for that is Satan. You got it. So he's standing there in front of the donkey and the donkey's like, ah! And Balaam's like, dude, go. Well, finally, he sees the Satan and he recognizes the Satan. So the Satan is an obstruction in that passage.